So let's start seated. Just a comfortable seat. If you need to, you can scoot back and relax to the back of the chair, but I still want you to keep your core active. Or if you feel like you kind of lean too much on the back of the chair, I want you to scoot forward a little bit, okay? Core active, shoulders down and back. Instead of hands on our legs this morning to start, I want you to actually bring your hands to the bottom of your rib cage, okay? Kind of pinch, feel where those are at. Don't hike the shoulders, let them relax down a little bit. Hands on the ribs, I want them there so you can feel your breath coming deep into the lungs. We talked about that several times before, but a lot of times we breathe so shallow, we're not inflating all the way down to the bottom of the lungs. That becomes a problem, especially as we get older, because it puts us at a higher risk for pneumonia and things like that. So if we can breathe all the way into the lungs and then force it all the way back out, we're getting oxygen in the lungs opening and closing all the way down. Okay, so that's why that is so important. It's not just a relaxation in a nervous system calming exercise. It's actually a functional movement of the airflow in your body to actually protect your lungs better. Okay, so hands here, close your eyes if you want to. We're going to work through 10 breaths. So remember, as you breathe in, you're going to go chest, ribs, and then down to the bottom lungs. You should feel your ribs come out to the side a little bit. And then when we push it out, you should feel that cave back in. Okay, so we're going to go for 10. Here we go. Breathe in. Hold it a few seconds and then push it out. In and out. Okay, in and out. Okay, make sure the feet are active. So the feet are wide. You're pressing the four corners of your feet into the mat. Here we go for another breath. I don't know how well you guys can see my ribs and chest here, so if you can watch, and you could even watch your chest. I prefer the head to be up, but if you need to a few times, see if you can see my hands move out and in as I breathe here. The same thing should be happening with yours. Okay, one more. Okay, good. All right, so starting from there, we're gonna go into those sun salutations. Okay, so again, you can walk the feet out a little bit, have a little bit of a bend. Okay, straight. We're going to fan the arms up, reach up to the ceiling, look up, meet the hands. We're gonna fan them down. Breathe out, fold over the legs, lift halfway up. When I lift halfway up, I'm pushing that floor away. My arms are active. I'm gonna fold back down, breathe out. Arms back up, big. Meet at the top, push the air down as you go down, breathe out. Halfway lift. Back down. All the way up again. Push the air down. Halfway lift. All the way down. Good, just hang here for just a little bit. Again, you can put a pillow or a block under your knees. I want you to let the neck relax down, let the shoulders relax down, let the arms hang heavy. If you need to bend your knees back up to go here, that's fine. 3 deep breaths in and out, just hanging here, letting the shoulders distract a little bit. When you breathe in deep, you should feel the shoulder blades expand. Okay, Now we are going to go into kind of a modified goddess pose. So that goddess pose towards the end I talked about last week, where the legs wide here. Okay, so we're gonna start together. If you can, when we open up, we're gonna open up together on an inhale, and then we're gonna exhale and bring it down. If you cannot bring the legs out together, we're gonna inhale, and then we're gonna step out, step back in, okay? Other side, back in. If you can do them together, I want you to tighten the core and do that. When I step out, I'm pushing, I'm activating my hamstrings and my glutes and pushing my feet into the ground. Then I'm activating my core to bring them back in, okay? So push, release. Push into the feet and the glutes, release. Let's do one more. Now bring the hands center to the chest, push the palms together hard. Remember, fingers are splayed, they're not together, we're open wide, pushing the feet, 5 breaths here. Keep pushing, digging the feet, stretching here, arms are active, core is active, starting to wake your muscles up. Okay, relax those out. We're gonna keep a wide pose here. We're gonna go into a reach overhead, push together, elbows come down and back, squeezing the shoulder blades. Okay, so I'm reaching overhead, touching, and then goal toast arms with a scap squeeze, okay? 5 times, here we go. Inhale, my legs are still active. Down, exhale. Inhale. Down, exhale. Inhale. Down, exhale. Inhale. Down, exhale. Inhale. Down, exhale, hold here for 5. 1, 2, big hands, 3, 4, 5. Relax the arms down. All right, 3 sun salutations. So walk those feet out a little bit if you can. Arms up. Push the air down. Halfway lift. And down. All the way back up, big. Push it down. Halfway up. Down. Inhale up. Push it down. Halfway up. Back down. Let it hang here. Okay, arms all the way up again, inhale. And then push the hands together and bring them to the chest level. Okay, walk your feet back in, good. Okay, we're gonna go into warrior 1 here, okay? We're going to my right side, your right side too. So we're gonna use the chair first. We're gonna go through several of these poses and then we're gonna repeat them standing with modifications, okay? So warrior 1, we did warrior 2 last Saturday. We're gonna do warrior 1 and 2, and I didn't put it on my sheet, but we are gonna go through 3 today, okay? So what we wanna do first is we're gonna take a big step with our right leg out to this side, okay? So we're trying to get there. All we're gonna do first is I'm gonna show you the position and then I'm gonna come, Aaron and I will take a look through everybody and give some modifications, okay? So the first way we can do warrior 1, right step out, bringing that left leg down if you can get here, and we're gonna be here, okay? If you need to put another hand on the chair back here, or if you need to keep a hand here, that's okay. But we're in this rotated position. Now, if I can get that leg back, even better, and if I can be like this. If that is not available, you're gonna be here and here. So it's almost like I took this position and just walked it to here, 90-degree angle, and my arms are gonna be up, I'm facing this way. So I would look like this facing you guys. Okay, so find what you're able to do that and do in that position, and I'm gonna come through and look here. Okay, can you guys, yeah, there, Richard's got his arms up, good, Wilma's up. Sharon, can you show, yes, there you go. Nina, let's see your arms. Are you able to get them up? Okay. Oh, Roger, that looks good. Joe, that looks good. Who else do we have here? Okay. All right, so here we go. Let your arms relax for a second. We're gonna go into 5 breaths in this position. So I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna go out to here. I'm gonna extend my arms up, and then I'm gonna bring them down. Okay, so here we go. My hands, palms are gonna be big. We're gonna go inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, reach up, exhale down. My front leg is active. I'm pushing into that foot. Up and down. Number 5, we're gonna hold. Up, 5 count, big hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Okay, slowly reposition and come back to center. Okay, we're gonna do warrior 1 on the other side. Okay, so left, big step over. Reposition your right to what's available to you. Okay, again, you can be here. You can just be here. You can start walking that foot back, or you can really extend yourself. Okay, here we go. 5 breaths. We're pushing 5 reps of going up. Breathe in, hands up, and exhale down. That front foot, I want you guys to make sure you're not here, you're here. Can you see the difference? Okay, up and down and up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, last one, we're holding for 5. Up, 1, tight core, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. Okay, come back out of that safely. Legs out. We are gonna go through 3 sun salutations, okay? So up, push it down, halfway, and down, and up. Each time we do these, I want you reaching higher. I want you to push the floor away harder. Halfway up, work on a straighter back, active arms. Back down, one more time, up. Push it down. Halfway up. Back down. Okay, fan the arms up again. Meet hands in the middle, push them together. Push, push, push. Should be contracting here, here, and in the chest, and then relax. Okay, we're gonna go into triangle pose, okay? So we're gonna initiate that from our warrior 1 position. So I'm gonna take that right leg over to the side, my left leg's here, or I bring it here, or I go here again, okay? So then I am taking my right hand, leaning it here, or here, or here, and I'm reaching this hand up and over. Okay, so right leg, right elbow, or I can reach it to the ground, but for posturing, I would say most of you come to the leg, and then I want you to reach, should feel a stretch. If you need to with this hand, put it on the chair, okay? So if I was here, it would look like this. I'm gonna come take a look. You guys, there we go.
I wondered if Sharon can move her elbow out towards her knee just a little bit. Down her leg.
Oh yeah, so Sharon, try to bring your elbow a little further towards the knee. On that, your right, nope, your other one. This one, yes. So see if you can bring it further this way and reach over. So this hand that's on your leg, slide it down this way. Yes, and lean, there you go. Can you bend that elbow a little bit more that's on your leg? I know it's kind of confusing. There you go. Do you feel a stretch through your side? Yes, okay. All right, good guys. Okay, let that relax. Okay, here we go. We are gonna do 5 repetitions of kind of going in and out of this posture. So we're gonna be here and we're gonna reach 1 and bring it back to here with a shoulder blade squeeze. 2, squeeze. 3, squeeze. 4, squeeze. 5, we're holding for 5 count. Reach and hold. 1, 2, big hand. 3, 4, 5. Bring it down with a squeeze and then reposition to center. Okay, we're gonna go to the left. So step that left leg a big step out and reposition your right. Lots of weight shifting and repositioning in the chair today. Okay, elbow goes to the leg. Think about trying not to be right here. Take this arm and try to bring it further towards the knee. So not as close to the hip, closer to the knee. And then we're gonna reach over with that opposite hand, okay? So here we go, we're gonna do 5. Reach and pull down and squeeze the shoulder blade. Reach, pull down. Reach, pull down. Reach, pull down. Last one, we're holding for 5. Go here, 1, big hand, 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze it down, and then reposition back to center. Okay, work the legs out a little straighter this time. We're going into 3 more sun salutations. Okay, here we go, raise up. Fold over, you should start to feel a stretch in the hamstrings. The straighter you get those legs, halfway up, active arms, fold back over and up. Push it down, halfway lift, fold back over, raise it up, push it down, halfway lift, fold back over, 1 more raise up, hands to chest, squeeze, walk the feet in, and rest. Okay, 1 more pose in these 2, and then we're gonna flow all the way through them, okay? So we're going back into right leg out, okay? And then we're going into left dropping or whatever position you're going in. We're gonna do a reverse here, okay? So we're gonna be here. Now, if I'm going all the way out, instead of being here, I'm taking this hand here and I'm coming this way. Now, that's too much, I'm gonna bring my hand to my seat if I'm in this position, taking this hand that was on my leg, and I'm just gonna reach it up. We're going the opposite direction, okay? So I just wanna see everybody get in that position. So I got there by going here, placing my left hand on the chair, taking my right hand over, okay? Now, if you can get to here, I can hold here, almost kind of like a little bit of a back bend. Now, if you're able, what you would do is be here and then coming up, okay? So let me take a look at some reverses here. Other arm, Roger. So drop your left arm. Yes, yes, that's good. Joe, there we go. Yep, Sharon. Yep, okay. So this one is definitely a little more difficult. I actually think you guys will do quite well with this one in standing, which we will do a little bit later. Okay, so let that arm relax. We're in our position. Okay, here we go. We're gonna reach back with the right and back down. 2, kind of looking at that hand as I go up if it doesn't make me dizzy. If it makes me dizzy, I just want the shoulder and the trunk range of motion here, not the head range of motion. And up, and here we go. We're gonna do one more and we're gonna hold for 5. Big palm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down slowly. Okay, let's reposition to the left. Big step left, reposition the right leg. Okay, so this hand is now either on my left or right leg, it's on the chair. I'm coming from here where I was. So I was in this position and I'm reversing it to this position. Okay, so it's called reverse. So here we go, we're gonna go 5 raises with that left hand. 1, and down. 2, down. 3, down. 4, down. 5, we're gonna hold for 5. Palm is big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back down. Okay, and reposition to here. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take all of those and put it together. Okay, so we're gonna do a sun salutation. So I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like, and then we'll go through it together. I'm gonna have my feet out as far as I can. I'm gonna come up, push down, halfway up, back down. I'm gonna raise my arms back up. I'm gonna bring them to my chest and come here. I'm gonna walk my feet back in. I'm gonna raise up and over, legs out. I'm gonna squeeze the shoulder blades down like this, and then I'm gonna come together. I'm gonna open, I'm gonna drop, and I'm gonna go into warrior 1. And I'm gonna hold that for 3 breaths. And then I'm gonna go into my triangle for 3 breaths. And then I'm gonna go into my reverse for 3 breaths. And then I'm gonna bring it back to center. Okay, we'll go through it slowly. All right, here we go. So our sun salutation. Okay, we're gonna go up, reach up, look up, push the air down, breathe out, halfway lift, back down, fan the arms up, together, push the palms together to chest, walk the feet in. We're gonna fan the arms up in the goddess pose. Here we go. Step each leg out at a time if you need to, just get here. And we're gonna squeeze the shoulder blades, come down, 3 breaths here. 1, 2, keep squeezing. 3, and bring back together. Open right, big open, drop the left, Okay, power the arms up. Here we go, up into warrior one. 3 breaths, deep breaths in and out. Reach higher with each breath and get those fingers wider. Up, or inhale 2. Power active through this leg, pushing the floor. Breathe in 3. Okay, drop the right elbow down to the leg and reach the left arm over. 3 breaths, deep reach. 1, 2, 3. Bring that down, squeeze the shoulder blade, drop it to the chair or the back leg, and right hand comes up. 3 breaths, big palm. 1, 2, 3, and come back down out of that slowly and reposition. Good job. All right, here we go to the left side. Legs are out. We're gonna do a sun salutation. Raise up. Push the air down. Halfway lift. Come back down. Fan the arms up. Palms together. Squeeze down to the chest. Feet in. Okay, here we go. Big goddess pose. Open the feet up as the arms go up. Hands meet. Squeeze the shoulder blades down. Palms big. We're hold active feet. So I'm not just hanging out here. I'm pushing into those feet. It's lifting my bottom. 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3. And we come back together. Okay, open big left. Drop the right, or keep it open if that's what you're doing. We're gonna power those arms up. 3 breaths, here we go, up. Big palms, breathe in. In, 2. Last one in, reach up. Bring the elbow to the knee, reaching over. Big palm over here too. Foot is active, 3 breaths. 1 more. Bringing that right arm down to the chair or the back leg. Left arm's going up. Here we go, 3 breaths. 1 more. Okay, bring it back down. Bring legs back to center. Walk them out. Fan up. Fan down. Halfway lift. Fold back over. Fan up. Hands together. Bring them to your chest. 2 deep breaths here. Walk the feet back in. 1 more. And then let everything shake out and relax. All right, good work, guys. You made it through the seated ones. Now we're gonna go standing. I wanna show you there's a difference. We'll talk a little bit more about that at the end. Your warrior one, in like the real positioning, my toe, see how my toe, there's gonna be 2 variations. My preference from an anatomical standpoint as a physical therapist, not just knowing yoga, but knowing how the body works. When you're in warrior one, I like the toe to stay down. I don't like it to open here. That puts the knee in an awkward position. Now, warrior one for me is toes down. Warrior two opens up a little bit. And I'm okay with that opening because my trunk is shifting and bringing this into alignment. But if I'm in warrior one and I have my foot like that, I'm putting a lot of strain through the medial joint of the knee, and I'm not a fan of that. So that's just a heads up on that. Okay, grab a drink if you need to, and then let's all stand up. We will be using our chairs for support. Okay, so what we're gonna do first, we'll flow through these a little bit easier. Let me turn my mat to the side. I feel like maybe I'll be looking back and forth a little bit. I don't know what's better. Okay, I'll go this way. Bear with me. Okay, so with our standing sun salutation, feel free to have a chair here or turned around like this so you have the seat of it that you can use a little bit for support. So, and I don't want anybody today taking our sun salutations and going all the way down to the ground because we're gonna really focus on posture. So what it'll look like with the chair, my feet, some people in yoga classes will have together. For our purposes, I want them about hip width apart. They're very active. My toes are engaged and all four corners of my feet are engaged, okay? Chairs here. So I'm gonna fan my arms up. I'm gonna fan them down as I bend forward. My back is straight, my bottom's going back, and I'm bringing my hands to the chair, okay? Now, you can kind of collapse into the chair like this a little bit. Don't use it as like full support. Your hands are just resting. And then when I say halfway lift, that's to here. So see how I have like a straight tabletop? And then when I say collapse and fold, that's just folding. I can have a bend in my knees, that's okay. And then when I say to come back up, I'm gonna come here and fan the arms up, and then I would bring them to my chest here. Okay, so that's what the sun salutation will look like. When I go into goddess pose from there, I'm gonna come up and up. It's almost like a sumo squat position. My feet are gonna go out, my hands are here, and I'm going to come here. Okay, and then I'll come back out, and then I'll come to here. Okay, then when I shift into warrior one, I'm coming from here. I'm going to rotate my feet and I'm going to come arms overhead. Now, what you can do there is when you're in the goddess pose, you can just reposition your feet here and you can either have the chair for support and take one arm overhead or just have it close by. You do not have to step really far back. You can just come to here. And then that right angle, I can bring my elbow to here and here or here, okay? So we'll talk about those as we go. So let's start with our sun salutation, okay? Feet about shoulder width apart. We're gonna fan the arms up. We're gonna fan down to the chair, fold, halfway lift, fold, raise up. Hands to chest, push them. Okay, now we're gonna go into that goddess pose, okay? So arms up, taking that wide stance and turning my feet out. We're gonna squeeze the shoulder blades and bend into a little bit of a sumo squat 3 times. Here we go, down and up, down and up. And last one, down, hold for 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, arms up, down together at the chest, pushing. Now, from here, we're going into that warrior one, okay? So if your chair is in front of you, take it. You can leave it here if your seat was there, that's fine. Reposition feet. Remember, like I talked about in the chair, my feet are both facing forward. I'm not doing this yet. I'm here. Okay, so I'm here. If I need a hand on the chair, I can touch it and raise overhead. If I'm okay, both hands here. So what I want to do here, 3 times or 5 times, we're going to come down over that front knee and then up. 1 and up, 2 and up, 3 4. Okay, last one, we're gonna hold and up. 1, tight core, pushing the legs together. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, bring the hands down. Now, when we go into triangle, that's when we go into a warrior 2 first. So my warrior 1 was here. I'm gonna turn that foot. Okay, so I was here. I'm gonna go here. Okay, now my chair is still here. Okay, this hand would come to here and I would come here, or I can bring my hand to the chair right by my knee and reach over. Okay, so we're gonna go here, 1 and over, then squeeze the shoulder blade, 2, over. You should feel a stretch through that inner thigh, down, 3, over, 4, over, last one, hold for 5. So we came down, go back over, stretch through here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going into a reverse. You're gonna bring that down, hold here if you need to, scoot up, hold your hand on the chair, bring this back. And we're gonna come back to here and then up. You should feel some burning in that front thigh. So 2, 3, 4, last one, 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down, turn to face the chair, windshield wiper the feet back in, and here we go, a sun salutation. Up, fold to the chair, halfway up, back down, arms up to your chest, push. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing, go into the left side. So let's go into goddess pose, arms up big, feet out, legs out. Here we go, pull down, 1, and up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, on 5, we're holding 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up, windshield wiper. Okay, now, again, you can turn the feet or turn to face the chair here, okay? So we're going into that warrior 1. So we're reaching overhead, holding a hand on the chair if you need to, okay? So arms up and then back down 5 times. 2, push them up. Notice I'm sliding them up like this and then sliding them back down. 3, 4, last one, holding for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now my feet are gonna shift from that toe being forward to it shifting out. Okay, so if I'm here and the chair is in front of me, I can just reposition to now it's sideways. Okay, we're gonna go into that right triangle or left triangle, so you can hold your hand here or here and reach over and then pull down. Okay, here we go. Over, pull. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're here for 5 and then go over and we're holding for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse it. You're coming here or hand to your chair and reaching up. We're going to come back down to the knee. 1 and over 5 times. 2, getting some trunk movement here. 3, 4, 5, reach back, hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come down. Hands back to the chair if you need to, and I want you to try to bring the feet in. Sole or balls of the feet, heels, balls, heels, balls, and heels. Okay, here we go. We're gonna fan up. Fan down. Just collapse. Halfway lift. Hold down. Raise back up. We're gonna do one more. Fan down. Halfway lift. Float down. Arms overhead. Palms to the chest. Squeezing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, relax there. Okay, we're gonna do just a quick recap of Warrior 1, Warrior 2, and then what Warrior 3 is. We did not do Warrior 3 in any of those flows, but that's something I wanna kind of build upon each class. So we'll get Warrior 1 down good today, and 2, we'll introduce 3, and then as we keep going with yoga classes, we can start to build on those. So your Warrior 1 is where my foot is forward, my back foot is forward. Again, you don't have to have this big stride. You can work to that. If you can just stagger here, you can. Now, again, it doesn't have to be in line. If you need a wider base for balance, that's fine. There's no right or wrong with that positioning. It's just we want to make sure there's a staggered stance. Both feet are facing forward. For me, you won't see that in every yoga class. And then the arms come up, okay? So this is our Warrior 1. Okay, so Aaron and I will take a look and see what Warrior 1s look like that. Okay, Roger, that's good. Richard, okay, Joe, can you bring your arms up? And the palms are facing each other. Yep.
And
good, Sharon.
Try to hug your ears.
Yep.
Try to hug your ears.
There we go.
Really stretch.
Okay, and then relax out of that, guys. So that is Warrior 1. So I guess think about it as 1, I'm making a 1 with my arms. I'm going straight up. And like Aaron said, hug the ears. So I'm not out here. I'm up here. My arms are active. You guys can't see my palms very good, but my arms are straight up here. Okay. All right. Going into Warrior 2. So if I went from here, Warrior 2, I'm rotating that back foot and I'm opening my arms out. Okay, so this was 1. This is 2. My palms have come up, shoulders are level, and I'm actually looking towards my right hand. So 1, 2. Okay, so let's look at 2 for everybody. Try to get those elbows straight. And then bring the arms down, Sharon. There you go. Nice, guys. Palms up. There we go. Rotate those palms. Okay, good. All right, relax. Okay, Warrior 3. I suggest a chair. Okay. So you go from 1 to 2. So 2, we'll think of, we got 2 arms and we've opened them up. We've separated our 1 into a 2. Now we're going to go into 3. 3 is definitely a balance. So I went from here to here. For 3, I'm going to close back up. My feet are facing forward. I'm going to hold my chair and I'm going to balance on this front leg. Okay, so what it looks like without a chair, I don't even know if I can balance it today, is I'm going to be here. Okay, I don't expect that today, maybe someday, we're gonna go from 2, we're gonna close off. My hands are going to the chair. I'm using my right leg for my weight, and I want you just to start to lift that back leg up. My toe faces down. I'm not opening. It's down, and I'm just trying to hold here. So arm straight, back straight, and hold. Okay, now, if you feel comfortable with that, and you feel like you can do a one-hand hold, it could be here, lifting off, and one arm up. Okay, so kind of see what you're comfortable with there. We'll take a look. Roger, rotate your pelvis towards the floor. I think, I can't tell, but it looks like you're opening like this. Everything should be straight down. And it might be the camera angle. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And Sharon, I can't see, do you have a leg kicked back? Oh, hold on, let me unmute you. Oh, it's not letting me. Erin, will it let you unmute her?
Good, Sharon. Yeah, I can try.
Okay, relax out of that if you need to, guys. You're doing good. Okay, let's go through all of those on the opposite side now, and then we will wind it down here. Okay, so let's change sides. Let's go to warrior one, facing the other way. So now my left leg is in front and my arms go up. Now remember, my back toe is not turned. Everything is facing forward. And if I need the chair, I can be here. I'm shifting my weight into that front leg. I am not here. See that? I'm here. And I can be here if I need to. Heck, I could even be here and work on bringing that overhead. I would rather your back and your shoulder posture look good before we ever start walking the leg back further. Okay, because if we get this far back and it looks like this, I don't want that. If we can start here and get here, then walk it back, then walk it back, okay? So warrior one, hugging the ears, palms are big. So here's my warrior one, or I could be here. Okay, then we are going to shift into warrior two. So I'm taking my 1 into a 2. Okay. And for my teaching purposes, your palms will be up. And now my foot is turned. It's not here now. I've opened up that hip. Okay. And then to take it to 3, I close back down. I shift that back foot and I bring it in a little bit and I start to lift. And I can bring an arm off if I want, or I can hold it here. Squeezing your glute, not here. See how I opened up? My hip bones should still be facing the ground. And then we'll come back down.
That's
Okay.
Yep, that's good, Sharon. Just make sure you're looking out straight towards your hand. I know you were looking at the screen, so you could make sure.
All right.
That's good, Roger.
Okay, guys, after you've got that, come back to sitting. Let's take the legs out. How come nobody told me I had my leggings at 2 different leg heights on me? Okay, we're gonna do a sun salutation here. Raise up, breathe in, push it down, fold forward, halfway lift, fold it back over. Few deep breaths here. Walk the feet back in, reposition yourself in your chair to relax. Palms rest up on your legs. Close your eyes, and we're gonna take a few deep breaths here. just on your own. Let your heart rate come back down. Let everything relax. Okay, kind of shake it all out again and grab a drink and we are done. Pages are coming apart. I was looking for my chant. Bear with me. Repeat after me. Hope is in our corner.
Hope is
Hope
in
is in our corner.
Tough love is on our side.
Tough love is on our side.
That feeling we have
That feeling we have
is rock steady pride.
rock
Steady pride.
1, 2, 3, rock steady.
Cities.
awesome job.